Hey, good morning everybody. Well, day 2 here. We're going to go a little farther today, southbound out of Damascus, and going to go to the Tennessee-Virginia border and just come back. Parked here in the middle of town, but it's a beautiful morning. It's probably about 35 degrees right now, a little before 10 o'clock, so slept in a little bit, but we're getting to it today. And well, it's Monday, so welcome to the world of no keyboards, commutes, and conference calls. All right, everybody, we'll see you later. All right, everybody, I'm gonna put this probably at the beginning, not long after the intro, but I got some great news yesterday. Found out that my old buddy Ruckin Bacon was healed up from his injury, and he is back on trail this year. He started the Bama to Baxter last year. He is hiking for the Legacy of Love Foundation. So go out and check him out. I'll put his YouTube channel right here on the screen, and follow this dude. I guarantee you'll be entertained. It was awesome to meet him in person back in November at the Green Dragon Hostel, and you won't be disappointed. Check this dude out. All right, everybody, back to the show. All right, well, we just stopped at that point. I stopped at yesterday before I turn around and go back and fulfill some of my commitments yesterday, but now we're hitting some new miles. So I think it's a few more miles to the Tennessee-Virginia border. Just a quick out and back today, just enough to be out here, man. It's awesome. I couldn't really ask for a better morning. I think it was 35 degrees when I started. This Outdoor Vitals lightweight jacket, windbreaker, and a sun hoodie's been perfect this morning, so haven't needed much else past that. So just stopped, got me some Element, put it in my water bottle, and just enjoying the morning. So pretty awesome out here. All right, everybody, appreciate you watching. All right, everybody, well, trail seems to have flattened out just a little bit in this particular area as we work ourselves up to the Tennessee-Virginia border. A little bit of a green tunnel situation starting to form here. Haven't seen any other hikers this morning out on the trail. I was hoping maybe to run into some of those early northbounders. See if there's any way I could support them while I was in town or something. But I haven't seen anybody yet. Of course, I've only been out a couple mornings, and depending on logistics and stuff, it's hard to tell where any of the northbounders are right now, but shouldn't be too much longer. They ought to be coming in to Damascus. The trail's kind of flattened out a little bit once you get up that little bit of a climb. And it's not a bad climb at all. It's switchbacks and, you know, pretty level. It's, at least this part was nothing like Georgia. So I'm sure there's challenging parts throughout Virginia, but at least right here, this is beautiful for just a morning day hike. 3 or 4 miles out, 3 or 4 miles back, whatever you want to do. I think it's a great place to start that couch to trail training. Get your legs stretched a little bit, get a little weight on your back. Nothing too crazy, but so far so good this morning. It's always cool to be out on the AT and see these white blazes here on these trees. There's just something magical about it. Just life is finite, everybody. Get out and live what's left. All right, talk to you soon. As you kind of get closer to the Tennessee-Virginia border, you come up on this area right here, headed southbound still, where you can just see that up here at the top of the hill must have got some of the highest winds, because there are just blowdowns and root balls and everything through here. And you can tell as you're walking up the hill here, you can just kind of see all the work still that's been going into keeping this trail open for hikers coming through. And I know every single AT hiker this year and for a long time is going to appreciate the efforts of all of the crews that put the hours, months, days, weeks of work into clearing this trail. So just another little section here as we kind of get to the top of this ridge line up here. Just shows how much actually went into clearing the damage from Helene. Pretty awesome. Thank you, trail crews. Appreciate it. So water source here. This sign right here is if you're coming northbound. The southbound direction doesn't have the boil sign, but it says boil before use on this one. So about 2.2 miles down the Blue Blaze Trail there. It says it's a pipe spring. I'll put the far out information on the screen. All right, headed back on trail. So just directly across from the water source, it's a pretty good little campsite. That's good to know that's up here. Pretty close to the water source. Might be a good place to come back and have lunch on the way back through. Sit down. But it looks like plenty of space for hammocks and stuff, so that'll work for me if I ever come up here to hang out all night. Anyway, trail's been pretty good. No crazy climbs, just kind of, I don't know, gradual, I guess. Nothing like Georgia, for sure. But that's the only reference point I have is Georgia and the Foothills Trail. So I'm kind of really enjoying this little walk this morning. Temperature's starting to come up a little bit. It's probably 40 now. So probably at some point probably shed this windbreaker, but man, you know, you just get those mornings where everything is really just perfect. I can't believe just second day out here I get this kind of weather, so pretty awesome. Just happy to be out here this morning. All right, we're not too far now from the Tennessee border. Haven't checked, but maybe a mile, but coming up on another little area here near Damascus. It just got hammered with blowdowns and stuff. Once again, a lot of work for the trail maintainers to come in. But man, could you imagine if this stuff was right across the trail? You don't understand too much without seeing it about what something impassable would look like with all these trees being across the trail. But try climbing through something like that just to get a few miles. So, but anyway, once again, it's clear and we're hiking on. And once again, probably a dozen times in this video, shout out to all the crews who cleared this trail. Awesome job, everyone. Just ran into a couple through hikers northbound, just on the Virginia side of the border here. So pretty cool. So they started February 18th. So looks like they're making pretty good time and everything. So it was just pretty cool as a day/section hiker to run into some through hikers out here starting the 2025 season. All right, everybody. Just wanted to share. See you later. So I want to break in here with editing me. Those northbound hikers I ran into, that was Peg Leg and Punisher. The two hikers doing the border-to-border calendar year Triple Crown. Yeah, when you're passing hikers and stuff on the trail, sometimes you don't realize it as quickly as you should. But man, it was great to run into them, even though I didn't realize it at the time. But they started February 18th and were making great time into Damascus. So best of luck to them on their border-to-border calendar year Triple Crown, and pretty cool to run into them out there on the trail. All right, everybody, back to the video. Well, walking southbound, we're headed up that climb toward the border. So here for a minute, at least, It appears somebody brought Georgia to Virginia. And so starting to get a little bit better vertical here. So it was pretty cruisy all morning. So that'll be good to be going back downhill toward that. Going back, but been a good day so far. We're about 0.4 from the border. We're gonna go up here, turn around and come back and call it a day. So, but you couldn't ask for better weather. It's up to 48 degrees now. And yeah, it's been good. So not much else to say. At least it's a day on the AT. If that's all you can get, that's all you can get. It's good enough. All right, well, we did that 3.5 miles up to the state line here, Tennessee and Virginia from Damascus. And I'm getting ready to cross over. And now I can say I've officially hiked in 4 states on the AT: Georgia, Virginia, North Carolina, and Tennessee. If you count Bly Gap to the state line and about 3 feet into Tennessee, I'll take it for now. One day I'll come back through here on a through hike, and I'll remember the day I stood here at this sign. So just a wonderful day to be out on the AT, even if it is just for a day. And couldn't ask for anything more for a Monday. All right, everybody. Thanks for following along. Looks like a hiker may have placed a rock right here at the state line. I am going to take one. And I'm going to place it right here. And we'll see if any other hikers video this and add a rock themselves. All right, everybody. We're going to head the 3.5 miles now northbound back to Damascus. That last little vertical was when you're in a couch to trail situation. It felt a little bit like Georgia coming back, like I might have mentioned before. But now we're just going to be cruising downhill all the way in Damascus. Looking forward to it. Who knows, might even grab some lunch downtown and see what's going on. So anyway, thanks for coming along for the journey, and we'll see what's in store the rest of the day. Yeah, so it's a little after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, about 53 degrees, sun is out. It is probably one of the most beautiful days I've ever had out on the AT. So pretty awesome day. Weather's good. Just came down off of that vertical climb up to the state line, so that's kind of over. Now we're back to the cruisy little flat spots and some minor up and downs. So just nice leisurely stroll back into Damascus today. I'm gonna probably see if I can't go find me a place to eat lunch in Damascus, and maybe just kind of walk around town a little bit and, you know, maybe see the sights. I don't have anything else to do today but this. So it's a wonderful day to be in the world of no keyboards, commutes, or conference calls, and have a whole day to myself out here on the trail. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. So earlier this morning, I kind of filmed it on the uphill, but when you're headed northbound into Damascus, you can see the devastation kind of from a aerial view, a little bit higher elevation. And again, how much work was done by the trail crews and the trail maintainers and whoever else came in and started clearing this trail. I'm not a weather expert, but it seems like some of these valleys kind of just had more damage than others. Maybe the winds funneled in here a certain way or something, but either way, these are a lot of big trees coming down over the trail. They've done a great job, that is for sure. The trail is free and clear all the way to Damascus from here. So no problems at all. Very smooth and cruisy today. All right. Oh, that's it. Almost to town. Like I said, the cameraman never dies. So, usually works out that way. Just crazy. The damage here and how much work's gone into it. I know I've said that 100 times, but I can't state enough the amount of work that it took to get this done and cleared out. There's a wedge stuck in that log right there. But yeah, it's just amazing. There's probably gonna be 3 or 4 clips in here about me saying how awesome it is. But if you're a hiker, you just can't be grateful enough for just the folks that came out here and cleared this for everyone. So we're probably less than a mile from town. I can already see bits of Damascus from up here, so still a beautiful day, and still amazed by the amount of work, even though I've seen it 2 days in a row on this section. So anyway, it's just awesome to see it. So we are making a turn here toward Damascus on our way down, and you can start to see the town down below. I bet since the last time I gave you an update on the temperature, it's probably going up. It's got to be close to 60 degrees today, I would say. So just an amazing hiking day so far, and can't wait to get to town. It's definitely a couch to trail day kind of thing, so not gonna overdo it or get too crazy this week, but being this close to the AT with a day off and mornings off before games, how can I not get out here? So it's just a real good add-on to the vacation that I'm already on, and it's a pretty historic place here. So just happy to be here and be out on trail. All right, everybody. Talk soon.